Namaste, my friends, and welcome or welcome back. Today we will be doing a yoga practice that will involve all of the muscles of our body. We will work on strength, on elasticity, and I hope it will be productive for you. And let's start our practice. In order to begin, I would like to ask you to take the seated position with your crossed legs and a straight back, gazing forward. Here we close our eyes, put our hands on the knees, palms facing down, and we focus on our breath. We'll leave all of the worries behind. We will think about them after the practice. We're focused on the present, on now. Feel the feelings in your body before the practice. And here, if you're practicing the chanting of the mantra, or you would like to try, you can put your hands in front of your chest in the Namaste, in the praying position. And here we do 3 times. We will chant the Om. Inhale. Om. Bring your hands back on the knees, and now we will start with a warm-up of our body. You can open your eyes and start with the head, with the neck. Bring your head forward with the exhale, with the inhale back. And 2 more times. Now inclining to the right and to the left. Don't rush, don't push too much. And now turning the head to the right and to the left. Put it in the middle, and now we bring the head down, and we will do a couple of rounds. With the first, we inhale, bringing head up, and exhale, bringing head forward. Inhale, exhale, and one more time. Inhale, exhale. The same we do in the opposite direction. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now round the back as much as you can, pushing inside. The belly goes inside. The chin is touching the chest. And with an inhale, we arc the back. We go forward. We open our chest, open our heart. And again, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And go back to the center. Now raising your hands, making the lock with the fingers, opening your palms towards the sky. Stretch up, shoulders down. And we make one nice stretch from the backbone till your palms, till your hands. This position, let's do a couple movements to the right and to the left, like the tree in the wind. Slowly warming up our back. And once again, stretching up in the middle straight. And with the exhale, we bring the right hand in the back, and with a straight back, we twist to the right. Once again, stretching up. And with the exhale, bring the left hand to the back of your back and the right one on your left thigh and stretching to the left. And once again, stretching up. And bring your hands down. Now we go into all fours, into Majjhirasana pose, into the cat pose. And here be sure that we always have the 90-degree everywhere in our hands and our knees. And with the inhale, we arc our back, we bring the chest and belly down, looking forward. And with the exhale, round the back, bring the belly to the spine. Couple more breaths. Our back is the most important to warm up before any practice. If you don't have time, start with your neck, your back, and you're good to go. Go in the neutral position. From here, we raise our right hand forward and left leg. Be sure to put your toes on the ground. It will be easier to balance this way. The toes of the left leg are stretching towards your knee. Gazing down. Try not to arc the back too much. Try not to bring the pelvis, open it to the side. Pelvis is closed. And with the exhale, we go back into our neutral position, into the cat one. Here, once again, inhale and exhale. And be ready to do the same on the left side. Raise the left hand forward and right leg to the back, stretching from the heels of the right leg to the tips of your fingers on the left hand. Breathe with your belly. Feel like the belly is enlarging with the inhale and squeezing, going back towards the spine with the exhale. And with the next exhale, we lower the arm and our leg. And one more time in the cat. Arc the spine and round the spine. And from here, we raise our knees and bring the pelvis up, pushing away with our hands away from the yoga mat or from the ground if you're practicing on the ground. Be sure that there is one line from the hands till the pelvis. For now, don't straighten your legs. Keep the knees bent. From here, you can do a couple movements like walking in order to stretch your legs. And now let's stay for 3 breaths in the Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog position, trying to make complete perfect triangle mountain. Stretching the back side of our legs, stretching our back. Now with the inhale, we raise our right leg as much as you can or as little as you can. Don't open the pelvis, pelvis is closed. And with the next inhale, we bring our right leg forward. The foot is facing straight. The left foot is 45 degrees. From here, we raise into the first warrior pose, Virabhadrasana. Try to be sure that the backbone is tackled. It's looking down. The back is straight. The weight is between both legs. You can bring your thumb inside of the fingers and close like this. Or you can leave all of the fingers stretching to the sides. Here, be sure that the angle is not smaller than 90 degrees. You can go as down as 90 degrees, which is perfect. This is how it's supposed to be. But if it's too hard for you, you can go a bit higher. Here you can bring your hands up, gazing forward, if you are very comfortable and stable in this pose. And now with it, exhale, we straighten our leg and open our chest, stretching up. With an exhale, we're tilting down, making the triangle pose. And this pose, it's not that easy as it might seem, especially if you try to do this. So usually it's better or to use your thigh, so to lean on your thigh with your hands, for example, let's stay here, or on your shin, or on your ankle, or on the floor, which is perfect if you have some bricks. If you have technically anything, if you have at home, like pretty much the same size, you can put them on both sides from your foot, straighten your back, and straighten your legs. You should feel really good tension stretching in the right side, in the back side of your right leg. Here, if it's still very hard, you can make the distance between the legs a bit smaller by making this small step. And we stay in this pose a couple breaths. You can go down and lower. First, it's important we lower our belly to the thigh, then the chest go down the knee, and then the forehead. Stay in this position. And with an exhale, we bring our right leg back into the downward facing dog. Couple breaths. I know it's not easy. Try to find the proper position for you to be able to sustain a couple breaths, maybe to put your hands or feet a bit wider. It doesn't need to be perfectly the width of your shoulders, of your pelvis. And here, with the inhale, raise our left leg up. And with the next inhale, bring it forward. And once again, the 90 degrees angle in our left leg. The right foot is 45 degrees. We tackle the bone, bringing down. The pelvis is facing towards the short side of the mat. And here, facing forward, bringing your hands to the side, or maybe even raising them up. We stay in this position. Feel free to stay in the position a bit higher. It is easy, especially better to sustain all of the breaths in one position than like to try to go into the maximum one, but then like to fall or to feel very uncomfortable. And with the next inhale, we're stretching up as much as we can towards the sun. Pelvis is still closed. You can make this small step to shorten the distance. And with the exhale, we tilt down once again, the thigh, down the knee, or on the floor, or using the bricks if you want. And we relax in this pose for some breaths. Be sure here as well that the weight is evenly distributed between the right leg and the left one. You should feel the same pressure in your feet. Don't open the pelvis. Pelvis is closed. The more we resist on the yoga mat, the less we'll have to resist in our normal life, or the more we'll be able to sustain. So, breathe. And with an exhale, bring the left foot to the back, into the downward facing dog. And from here, we lower our knees to the ground. And here, we go all the way down. Important to keep the 90-degree angle in our knees, and we'll lower our chest to the floor. Don't put your weight too much to the back. Don't put it too much forward. It should be exactly in the middle. If you, for example, stand like this, stand straight, simply from here, go all the way down, opening your chest, trying to put your chest on the ground. I know, sounds nice, but not that easy to do. Your hands up, strongly pushing, like glued to the mat. And here you can either put your chin to the ground or your forehead. Or again, you can use something to help yourself. You can put the block or the pillow in front of your head and do like this. Important is to feel this stretching in your back. Perfect. And from here, once again, downward facing dog. And with couple steps, we go forward towards our hands. And with the inhale, we start raising slowly. Don't rush it. Here you're still facing the short side of the mat. I will turn a bit towards you to show. And here we put all of the weight. Well, first let's do Tadasana position to even the feeling in all of the body, in the right and in the left side. Gazing forward, all the body is strong. Try to strengthen all of the muscles. The hands are pushing down. The knees are very strong. They're up, pushing away with your toes from the ground. Your tip of the head is stretching up. And here put all of the weight into the left leg. Raise the right one. And we will do couple movements with our foot up and down. To the right and to the left. And circles. In one direction and in another. Perfect. Now we bring the leg back down. If you want, you can do a couple movements with your feet. And now all of the way to the right leg. Bring the left knee towards you, and a couple movements with the left foot up and down, to the right and to the left, and circles in one direction and in another. Now we will do the tilt in front, and with the exhale we start going down, and I would like you to focus today on the tension in your back side of your legs. So feel free to use anything that you have. If you have blocks, use the blocks. If you have a chair in front of you, use the chair by all means, or the wall. And we go down till we still can keep our legs straight. Better to also keep the back straight. If you cannot, right now the legs is the priority. And we try to do the Uttanasana pose. If you start feeling more comfortable or you're very good at stretching, you can go all the way down, put your palms on the floor or grab your elbows, or maybe grab your ankles, bring your elbows back and try to lower your abdominal on your thighs and bring yourself, help with your hands, bring yourself as close to the legs as possible. And in this position, we do a couple breaths. Uttanasana, the intense stretching. And with the next inhale, We raise a bit, half, gaze forward, and bring your hands more in front. And from here, we will lower ourselves on the ground, on the yoga mat. The way you can, don't feel too much pressure. Here, bring your hands near your face, and you can rest a bit, couple breaths. Put your forehead on the hands. Important to open the heels, bring them to the sides. This way you will be able to release the tension in your back better. It relaxes more. Now, let's get ready to the Ardha Shalabhasana pose, the half locust pose. With the inhale, we will raise the upper part of the body together with our hands. And with the exhale, we will lower our body down to the mat. And get ready. Inhale. Exhale. We'll do some dynamic here. Inhale. Doing your own speed, depending how often, how fast, or how slow you breathe. Working on the muscles of our back, on the opening of the chest. And now let's hold for a couple breaths. With the inhale, we'll raise up and let's hold. 3 breaths. With the exhale, we go down and bring your hands in front of you in the Sphinx pose. Your elbows should be a bit in front of you. Don't put them like this because otherwise your shoulders will raise. Important that the shoulders are down. So first lower the shoulders and then check where your elbows actually end up. Your palms are glued to the ground. And here we do a couple breaths. If you feel too much tension in your back and your lumbar area, be careful because this is the weakest part of our back. So better to go a bit more down. Important not to feel too much tension, especially the pain. Never feel pain. If you feel pain, immediately exit the pose or change something. And who would like, we can go into the more advanced pose by bringing our palms under our shoulders. And with the inhale, raising up. Never straighten your hands because otherwise you will put too much pressure on your back and we don't want that. And with the exhale, go down. Now we go to the back. Lay down on your back. Be sure that the back is straight, nicely laying down on the floor. Here we bring our legs up, perpendicular, and stay in this position for some time. If it's already hard for you to do that, please use the belt or anything that you have actually. This is the yoga strap, but like technically you can use anything you have at home. Be creative. If you don't have some appliances, yoga one, don't worry. Usually people don't have them and it's completely normal. It's amazing to be creative and to find different things to help you. So in this position, we stay for some moment. Now bring the hands to the sides, palms facing down, and we will do a couple dynamic movements with our legs by bringing them to the right and to the left. Important, you can keep them straight, you can keep them bent actually. If keeping them straight is too hard for you, it's perfect. You will have the same result, the same benefits. So bringing them right, don't put them completely on the ground, keep them in the air, and left. At the same time, when the hands, when the legs are going right, your head is going left, so we're twisting the body, relaxing the back. After we did some movements on our belly in the Shalabhasana pose, or the straight one if you would like. Now we bring them to the right or to the left, to whichever side, and we bring them to the ground, gazing on the opposite direction and breathing in this twisted position. This has an amazing effect on your abdominal organs. Right now you're massaging them. Improves your digestion. And now to the other side. And bring them back up. Now bring your feet down and bring them to at the length, at the width of the mat. Knees are touching one another, and in this position we can relax our belly, our abdominal. For some breaths. Bring your knees close to yourself, hug you. Hug yourself like this. You can make a couple movements to the right and to the left, back and forward. And from here we go into the seated position. You straighten the legs in front of you. Sorry, some technical issues. Okay. We go into the Dandasana pose or the staff pose. Your hands are perpendicular to the ground. It's very nice here. Okay. Gazing forward, legs are very strong, the muscles are strong. You can notice that even your heels are raising a bit. If you strengthen your calves. And now relax. With the inhale, we raise our hands, and with the exhale, we tail down. Once again, you can use the strap or the belt or anything that you have in order to keep your back straight. Here, to keep the back straight is the most important. You can bend your legs and the knees and stay in this position. Important that you feel the stretching in the legs as well as in the spine, in the back. With every single exhale, you can try to go a bit back with your hips, with your pelvis. Or you can even stay here, it's perfectly fine. Stay at your ultimate position for today. And for one who can, go all the way in front, grab one wrist with the fingers of another, and relax in this position. Breathing with the belly. Paschimottanasana. The stretching of the western side of the body. And with the inhale, we raise in the middle. Inhale, exhale. And from here, we will try to do the inverted pose. So try to go a bit closer to the beginning of the mat, a bit more down. And with one movement, we bring our leg. You can put also, for example, over here, you can put some pillows, or you can do it near the bed, or it can be even the chair, anything you can. Try to straighten your back, not to round it. The back is straight. And you can keep your hands or down on the mat, or holding your back to make it even more straight. You can keep your legs straight, or you can also bend them a bit, maybe also to put them on the forehead. All inverted poses in yoga are rejuvenating for the body. You're bringing the energy up. Be sure that you don't have any restrictions. One of the most important restriction is the high blood pressure, for example, and the cycle, menstruation, if you're a girl, as well as some injuries or problems with your back, or the very high pressure in your eyes. If you did the surgery on your eyes, don't do the inverted poses. And with the exhale, slowly, like a precious vase made of crystal, we lower our legs to the ground. And now you earned a relaxing pose, the Shavasana pose. Your arms and legs are around at 30 degrees from your body. Or if you want, you can put all together, squeeze everything in the middle, and then with the exhale, relax. And simply let it fall. And where it fell, this is the proper position. And here, we try to relax all of our body. We breathe normally, breathing with the nose if you can. The mouth is closed. Now bring the attention to your right leg, to your right foot. You can move it a bit and relax. Right ankle is relaxing. Relax the right knee, the right thigh. Now let's bring our attention to the left leg. You can move a bit your left foot and relax it. Relax your right ankle, right knee, right thigh. Relax your hips, pelvis. Relax your belly with the exhale. Relax your chest, all the spine in the back. Bring the attention to the right hand. You can move it a bit, and with the exhale, relax. Relax your palm, right fingers, elbow, forearm. Relax right shoulder, right spine. Now bring the attention to the left hand. Move and relax your left palm and fingers, elbow, forearm, shoulders. Relax your neck. You can move a bit your head to the right and to the left, relaxing the neck completely. Relax your mouth, your cheeks, the tongue inside of your mouth. Relax your nose, eyes. Relax your forehead, the scalp of your head. All body is relaxed. Bring the attention to the breathing. Notice how the body is making the inhale and the exhale. Don't change anything, don't force anything, simply monitor. Simply be present in the breath. Notice how the air is filling your lungs with the inhale and how it's exiting your body with the exhale. Be like on the waves of the ocean. Monitor your breath. And now with the next inhale, start moving a bit your fingers and toes. Feel all of the muscles of the body. You can touch your mat or the ground that you're laying down on. Bring your knees close to your chest. Do a couple movements to the side, to the left and right. And on the right side of the body, stay here for a couple breaths, as long as you would like. And with the next inhale, raise, keeping your eyes closed, back straight. Bring yourself in the seated position with your legs crossed. Put your hands on your knees, palms facing down. And in this position, we feel the feelings of our body. We monitor any changes, any differences that we have after the practice. Feeling the energy flow. And if you would like with me, if you're practicing the mantra, Om, we can bring our hands in front of our chest and we chant Om 3 times, thanking all of the teachers of the past, present and the future for the knowledge and practices that they left for us so that we can study them and become better, healthier, more productive and more thoughtful on our way. And with the inhale, Namaste. I thank you so much for staying with me, for following this practice. I hope that you felt the difference before and after. And I hope you enjoy making this practice with me. I wanted to say that even if there are some positions that are still very hard for you or seem impossible, never be discouraged, because all of the yogis, the best of the present and the past, they never started by being these incredible, super flexible and strong people. They also were struggling on the mat, but their persistent and their constant practice and the goal that they had in mind made them and brought them to the place where they are now. So please, I encourage you to continue with your yoga practice, and you will see the results. Maybe even tomorrow, maybe in 1 week, 1 month. For some positions, maybe in a couple of years. But I guarantee you, you will see the difference. You will see how incredibly your body is becoming flexible and strong, how better you start feeling, how your health is improving. And I wish you all the best. Thank you, and we will meet again in my other videos. Namaste.